There we go. B-Link. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ah, shit. Okay. Here we go. Okay. That should be all of the advertisements out of the way. Normally I would be doing Angels with Scaly Wings today, but I decided probably not. I may as well just continue on Kola second map. I've kind of been missing a lot of days of streaming for circumstances out of my control, which has kind of sucked. Okay, now what we were working on, I need to get steel beams there. Where the fuck do I get steel beams from? Okay. And last stream's ending was also a little bit sudden. Which I apologize for, but I did at least get good food out of it. And one of my very few social outlets of the year. Anyways, metal beams. And because I'm using this trailer, I'm gonna have to make 2 trips. starting way later than I normally would. That's okay. This way. Snow Angel. No, it isn't. But, let's see. Today, if I'd done Angels with Scaling Wings, which I'm going to try and get back to that next week. If I were to do Angels with Scaling Wings today, I would have been doing Remy. Because Remy's the one that I have up next. He's the last one I need to do. And then after Remy, I'm going to do the evil ending. Yes, they're the white-scaled dragon with glasses. They are the one who Amara kind of abuses in the workplace, it almost seems like. So the one with glasses, the one that I accidentally deleted their save game, or corrupted their save game, I think, one playthrough. But I need to do their bad ending. I've done their bad ending before. It's just that when I did do their bad ending, it was like after I had immediately gotten the game. And that was a few years before I even started streaming. So, yeah, the one in white who always wears a tie. I don't remember if it's a red tie or a blue tie. They wear a tie. And I hear that their backstory is particularly sad as well. Just very depressing. I don't know completely. I don't know if I even want to say it. But just from what I hear, his backstory is kind of sad. I think he used to have a girlfriend, but the girlfriend is dead. And I think they were trying for a child as well. And I don't think the child exists, maybe? I don't entirely remember. But they are the white-scaled dragon. Likewise. You are correct in assuming so. I need to get to this fucking watchtower. If I turn right up here, I can get to it. But yeah. Apologies for streaming a bit later than I normally would, too. I think it's about 9 p.m. your time. Ow. Ah shit, 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 ah shit. Oh well, that's a little frustrating. Ha, nope. Nope. Here we go. Here we go. Fuck. Faster, no. Back up. Back up. Get up to this fucking launch tower. There we go. Oh, there's some ice. How the fuck do I get up here? I need to scout fuel carrier. The floating change house. In order to get up there, I think I want to go here, turn, head up that way. all the way down here, then up here, then here. May as well refuel at that scout trailer. Damn straight. I kind of liked it when Vickrell said that in Roadcraft you can push over every tree. Every tree is removable in Roadcraft. At least that's what I remember him saying on stream. Except the one's already down. Really? That's a little... That would be a little annoying. God. Turning this thing is... dump tons of sand over them. Yeah. That definitely seems like the best way to deal with them. Hopefully this next Tuesday, or tomorrow rather, I should be able to stream tomorrow. Roadcraft. I was a little frustrated when I couldn't last week. Is that's the mule, right? Which one is that one? Oh, the Kamaz? The 6x4s? The ones they get stuck with? Yeah. Really? Are there... Okay. I guess that makes sense. Are there any variants to them? Or do you just have regular 6x4 cargo truck? Because I haven't looked too much at them in the shop. Okay. Yeah, I remember seeing on Steam you were working on Incommunicado. I know on Sunken there is that one. Uh, there is that one task that you're supposed to do where you take one of those Kamaz trucks to a you take one of those Kamaz trucks to open a new base. Interesting. Do you know if there are there beds bigger than the one on the mule? Volume wise? Because I know I normally use the mule whenever I want to get scrap. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I just like it's crane. The crane that you can put on the mule is so useful. It is so useful. You just go to a pile of scrap. You can load it up. You don't have to bring a second crane there. Um, just like it needs more power. It 100%. They need to give that thing more power. Um, it's like okay, yeah, there might be balance reasons why they don't have it any more powerful, but like give it more power. It struggles up hills that I feel like it shouldn't struggle on. Um, and when it struggles, it struggles. There's very little in between. Either you're going or you're struggling, or maybe you're even stopped. So yeah, but I can't pay for shit like that. I can't pay for that shit like that. Yes. Uh, I do know. In their most recent progress report, the one where they showed that roadmap, didn't they say something about them adding like one or two, maybe three DLC trucks in a future update? Or were those? Hold on. Let me look. Let me open up Steam. Roadcraft. Roadmap. Okay, so they're doing okay, so in June uh in June there is free update 1. Free update 1 includes bug fixes, 4 new vehicle variants, photo mode, and an on-off engine feature. You have free update 2 in July, which is bug fixes, quality of life improvements, and unspecified number of no, not for variants of the same truck, or at least that's not what this implies. So I'm looking at the roadmap on Steam right now, right? The one that they posted. And the image they have attached to it looks like 4 different vehicles. One of them's based off the ZIL 131, one of them's like a little van, one of them's based on the mule, and the other one's based off of that 3-axle off-roader. Um, then free update 2 they have an unspecified number of new vehicle variants, in quotes, um, that like it doesn't have an image attached to it. Then apparently in September they're going to be releasing what looks like a DLC, which has those are trucks. Yeah, they are trucks that are already in the game, which is a bit disappointing. I would like to see some new vehicles. At least I might hop on Snowrunner after this and look at their mod thing, just to see if there are any vehicle mods that anyone has put out. Um, but then in September, they're apparently releasing an expansion, 2 maps, 5 vehicles, and a free optional hard mode. So, um, yeah, 5 new vehicles. That's gonna be a DLC thing. So. Bit disappointing, but eh. Who knows? Maybe one of them will be the mule but better. Which the mule but better would be nice. But yeah, those new vehicle variants are existing vehicles in the game. It looks like. Yes. Like one of the large MAZ trucks. Um, like their missile carriers. Is that the mass chassis that you're referring to? Yeah. I honestly wouldn't mind seeing some of the other Maz variants see a bit of representation as well. Um, because there is more. Fuck. Because there is more to. There is more to MAZ than their missile carriers. They did also make some civilian and more military trucks, which thankfully Snowrunner has represented a bit. They have that older truck that's based off of the Maz 500 series, I believe. It's like the Zix something something something. It's 2-axle. Looks like it's from the fucking 50s, but it's not. Fucking hell. You. It's turn. This thing sucks turning with a trailer. Sometimes it just sucks turning in general. Getting back. Getting back for a second one of these is gonna be a fucking pain. Yeah. It could be worse, though. Like, I 100% could have made this worse on myself. If I wanted to try and get both metal beams in one go. I could have done that flatbed, that 4-slot flatbed. Um, that would have been a pain to drag through here. I would not want to do that. But this is all I have until I get the garage up here unlocked. I'm basically forcing myself to use the Weedmobile. Forcing myself to use the Weedmobile until I get the garage opened. Then I can start bringing in better vehicles for what I need them to do. Oh god, that was close. I love how obscenely long this thing's winch is, too. It's very useful on a map like this, where sometimes a good winch point is a bit of a ways away. I think it's technically 40 meters. It is super long. I do also like that they're introducing a photo mode, it looked like, to Roadcraft. I don't think this has a photo mode, does it? Oh, this does have a photo mode. Oh. Cam. This does have a photo mode. I did not notice this. Oh wow, that is some extreme blur. That is a lot of blur. Okay. I'd have to check and see where it saves those photos to. I might end up using that. Usually when I want to take photos in this game, I usually just do alt print screen or use the screen snips tool. So that will take a lot better photos than either of those. because then you aren't limited to the traversal, like, on the vehicle. The cord to my headphones is getting in the way a little. That was close. And I can't fucking move this. Why can't I move that fucking... I want to move that tree. Let me move that fucking tree. Let me remove it. Let it be gone. Let it disappear. Let me chop it up and burn it. It's right fucking there. Get me a chainsaw. I will delimit. I will cut that damn thing. Fucking let me do it, game. Because Kola, I guess. That's the reason why it's there. It's because Kola. Damn, I almost feel like this game should have a helicopter. Like a small utility chopper you can lift shit up with. That would be pretty cool, honestly. Have a little... I'm not too familiar with Soviet utility copters. Like what, an Mi-8, I think? MIL, Mi-8, I think? I think that MIL may fit. Put that in the game, let people use that to deliver cargo. Now that would be pretty fun. They'll also probably trivialize some maps. It'd be fun though. Though I'm not sure if all of the game's mechanics would really support that. Particularly with how cargo detection works, because you can't just drop the necessary piece of cargo onto the cargo area, you have to, like, it has to be in a truck or in a trailer, I think. I don't think you can just drop cargo off. Which is what you can do in roadcraft. You can just drop cargo on the floor. Which is honestly kind of nice. And it sort of makes up for being unable to auto-load shit. But maybe they'll change that with the quality of life improvements. I don't know if they're going to add in auto-loading to the game. It might be neat. Well, I'm not entirely sure if roadcraft needs it. Being forced to use the crane has kind of grown on me in that game. I also think forcing you to use the crane for stuff like the replacing pipes and picking up scrap also makes a lot of sense. So if they were to add in auto-loading, it really should... I feel like it should only be used for like auto-loading cargo from like those cargo stations, I think. Ah shit, ah shit, ah shit, ah shit, that was a bad idea. This is a bad idea, this is a bad idea, this is a bad idea, this is a bad idea! Ah shit, ah shit, ah shit, ah shit. Okay. Attach trailer. Yeah, there's no winch point on ice, but I was hoping there would be one relatively close by. At least close enough for me to, Come on! Let me move, damn it! Let me move at the very least, Jesus. The fuck am I stuck on? Stuck in. Jeez. This is... I can only winch to there, though. Oh, and that just pulls it forward. Shit. No, that made it worse. That would have made it worse. I can't winch onto the side of the trailer. Hold on. I can very slowly move backwards, though. cannot winch the rear of the trailer. Oh, I can't winch out the rear of the trailer. Ah. Ugh. I just... Yeah, it's fucking Kola. I am moving backwards, though. I am moving backwards very slowly. Hear that cracking? That is the sound of progress. Come on. Come on, goddammit. Fuck. Let me out. You see how far back I should be able to reach. Why is there nothing back there? Ah! I know this is a prison of my own making. But that doesn't mean I don't want to get out of it. Wiggle. Wiggle. Come on. Let me get a grip already. I am also running low on fuel already. Am I even moving backwards still at this point? Or am I completely stuck? I hear you, helicopter. Helicopter, helicopter. Come on. Shit, I don't want to recover. Don't want to recover, because that'll just put me in an even worse situation. Shit. I'm not even sure if I'm moving backwards anymore. There's just no fucking grip. Ah. Yeah, but the problem is, like, if I keep moving forward, all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna break more ice, right? It's a lot quicker for me to try and, or it's a lot closer for me to try and get onto this unbreakable piece of ice behind me. And I do think I am making some rearward progress, albeit slowly. But I think this ice behind me might be blocking my path, so... Ah! Come on. Ah... There's nothing I can attach to either. Nothing over here. No. Nothing there. I have two options. I might have three options. Nah, this truck's a bit fucked. I have two options, I think. I believe myself to have maybe, well, actually. Let's return to main menu and come back and see if that fixes things. Bridge, I want to fix you. Let me fix you, Bridge. Bridge, I want to fix you. I want to fix you, Bridge. Bridge, I want to fix you. Let me fix you, Bridge. Bridge won't let me fix you. Okay. I might get some grip. I might be getting some grip. Maybe. No. Come on. Come on. See it. See it. Come on. Come on. I'm moving back. I'm getting grip. I'm getting grip. I'm getting grip. I'm getting grip. Ugh. Trailer, stop that. See, all it took was me reloading the fucking save. I'm gonna try and keep on the ice that doesn't break whenever I drive over it. Very quickly. Okay. If I keep half and half like this, I might be fine. we are good. And I just need to figure out how the fuck I get up there. These are, um, these are ice tires, I believe. I should probably see when I unlock the garage here. But I believe these are tires for the ice. They're studded, though, if I'm not mistaken. The thing is, though, like, I was going over ice that you break through, and as far as I can tell, like, just driving over that ice anyways, you just fall through it. But yeah, I do believe these are studded tires, so not really a whole lot I can do about that. Though, I can't really. Can't really, But yeah, when it comes to those pieces of ice, though, there isn't really much I can do about it. I should be able to remake this bridge. Can I remake this bridge? I will be unhappy if I can't. I don't think I can. Fuck! Fuck. Really? Can I not? Can I not repair this bridge? Map Runner gives me an indication that I cannot repair this fucking bridge. Why? Let me repair the bridge. Let me build the bridge there. Give me roadcraft bridges, please. We have access to wood, if I remember correctly. We can rebuild it. Hypothetically. Ah, shit. Fuck you, unrepairable bridge. Assumedly unrepairable bridge. There might be something that I'm missing, but I didn't see anything around it that you could use to repair the bridge. There was... I don't know, man. All the wood around here looks the same to me, so... If it's wood, I want to be able to make a bridge out of it. Just let me build the fucking bridge. Let me build the goddamn bridge. Give me bridges or give me death. Something like that, I guess. Oh, shit. Oh, come on. There. Let's see if that's it. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Here we go. Come on. Here we go. Then after I complete this task, I believe there's one more task that I actually need to complete in order to get the garage. It's like, this isn't... Is it even... Driving with one hand sucks. This isn't even the last deliver we're gonna have to make with this. If I'd brought a proper truck, this might have gone faster. Then I could have had the truck with the bed and a trailer. I probably would have used the tow truck. Yeah, definitely the tow truck. I'm not too sure if the Tatra would have been able to make it through that section where the broken bridge is. Up, 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 up. Up, up, up. One. There we go. 1 hour, 11 minutes, 11 seconds. head over here, I should be able to avoid most of that mud. Oh. Flying wood. Amazing. What will they think of next? Yeah, fucking. This wood is not happy wood. They definitely should not be building bridges out of that wood either. I'm concerned about that wood's effectiveness as a building material. Ah, shit. Oh no, my trigger got sticky. Ah. Why am I being pulled this way? Why am I should be being pulled to the left, not to the right. Ah, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Blink. Oh, come on. I think one of the reasons why sometimes the Wii-mobile turns in a direction that I don't want it to be going is because I think maybe I'm losing grip on the front two axles. so that means that the rear two axles, which point in the opposite direction, this has all axle steering. I think that's the reason why I'm losing grip on my front axles. Ah! Stop that. Oh, hey, Cume. Ah, there's the GIF. Okay. Hey, Cume. And your raiding party. Hello. Queens. Indeed. Ugh. I guess for raiding, usually what people do is they'll have like a "this is what I do" type thing. So, like an introduction. I'm not good at this. Hi, I am Wolf. Call me Wolf, call me Wolfie. I stream. I mostly do a lot of Snowrunner and Roadcraft, but I try to be a variety streamer. Normally on Mondays I would be doing Angels with Scaly Wings, but I felt like not doing that today. And so I am just working on Kola's second map still today. So that's where you see me now. I am trying to unlock the garage there. So I'm currently trying to get angled snowy wheels. Exactly. And not always the angles that you want either. Traders and tape it. Is that what you do, or is that what some people do? But anyways, welcome. It seems like it was mostly just Yukyum Bulk, who was already technically here, and then one other person. Whoever that one other person is, hi. I know you exist. I know you exist. I don't know. Maybe I'll think of something a bit more. Yay. Yeah. I don't know. It also seems like there's that one person you've raided into a few times. They're the one who has the plushy avatar in a chair. I don't remember if they were she, her. But like some people have lore as well, and what they will do in their, I think it's Mini Celeste, yeah. Um, but like they have lore for what they are, and so they will just as part of their introduction, they will say their lore. Um, I there's an Australian who does that as well, but he always streams at times when I'm either going to sleep or just sleeping. But I know one of the few streams of theirs that I've caught, they do the same. And they are also, oddly enough, also a plushie. They are a kangaroo plushie. Um, I think I was watching one of Remy's streams when he raided into them, and then I followed them. But I have not caught any of their streams since probably last year. Um, but yeah, I just remember like some streamers have lore. I do not have lore. Um, I barely even have a fucking persona. That's still a work in progress. And I don't exactly have the income to support commissioning anything either. But yeah. Welcome. I am forced to use the Weedmobile because I don't want to bring any other trucks here until I get the garage. Ah, shit. But yeah, I need to finish this task and then one more task after that. And yes, I am using a truck with a 40-meter winch. Because fuck it, I don't wanna deal with having to crawl slowly everywhere. Avatar using VRChat. Yeah, probably. I have, I did, it would have been probably 1 or 2 weeks ago. I downloaded the, Unity version on, like, the Unity editor version onto Unity that is most commonly used for VRChat modeling. However, I don't think I'm gonna try to do that. At least not yet. I think if I were to do anything starting off, I would start with an image. In part because I haven't been able to find a VRChat base for a canine that I like. A lot of them just have really big fox-like ears. And really small noses, but then like all of the wolf ones that I find that are good are also overly masculine. Because a lot of them are borderline werewolves, like buff werewolves, and I'm not that. I'm a twink through and through. So I'm also not sure if my, I'm not sure how well my graphics card would handle it. I know I already have some issues with Snowrunner freezing at times, and I'm not sure if that's a graphics card issue or something else. But I don't I'm not gonna go straight for like a VR chat avatar. I'd start with a PNG, an image that moves when I am talking or not. Um, but then I'd have to commission that. But in order to commission that, I need a ref sheet, and I don't have a ref sheet. Like I have a Google Doc, um, with like a yeah, but I need a ref sheet, and I have a Google Doc that has, I think, about everything that I would need for a ref sheet, including images that I like, some safe for work, some not. With regards to a body style, um, I just need to commission a ref sheet, um, but I don't have the income to support that. Um, and I'm definitely not going to be getting a job for the summer. Um, but yeah, like I said earlier, though, for a VR chat model, I'd be concerned about graphics, if I have enough graphics processing capacity to support something like that. Because I'm not sure if I do. I do have a 30 series, but it's also a few years old at this point. Um, it'll be about 3 or 4 years old by the time the next semester starts. Um, I think. Did it? Because my old laptop, which started freezing and dying. I had to get that. I had to get a replacement for that, and that was in the form of this desktop. It is a 30 series graphics card though, and it's not a weak one at that. But I'm just still worried because I know a 30 series at this point is getting pretty obsolescent. Um, Though I really think I do think the biggest thing holding my computer back is probably its CPU, um, and its RAM. Definitely the RAM. I only have 16 gigs. Um, and if I get if I were to upgrade this PC, I'd start by upgrading the motherboard, um, because the motherboard is another bottleneck. The motherboard only lets me have 1 2 terabyte, or not 1 2 terabyte, but one uh, third or fourth. It might have been a fourth generation M2 SSD. Um, but I have 2 of them, so one of them I can't use, um, which kind of sucks. Uh, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. Um, I'll probably upgrade this in about 1 or 2 years. I'd probably say after I finish college and get my degree. Then I can build the ultimate PC with I don't know, 30,000 series with a terabyte of RAM and a petabyte of storage. And then I'll be able to download a single quadruple, quintuple, sextuple A game. Because that's where we're headed. I guess here. But yeah. I'll have to upgrade this at some point. And who knows, maybe then I will use maybe then I'll use a VR chat model. And, try to set up shit like that. But then I also need sensors, right? Don't you need, some sort of trackers for VR chat models? Because that would be another expense. And I couldn't quite do that right now. Which is another reason why I do a I do have a camera that I can use. I already need a camera if I ever do any Zoom meetings, and if I ever do my therapy online, because I do have a therapy session. It's about every other week. Oh, and I got a bill a few days ago for that. I need to do that. Shit. Wow. But yeah, I do have a camera that I could use for that. I still feel like an image. I need an image. I'll be a PNG tuber or JPEG tuber or a GIF tuber maybe, or a bitmap BMP tuber. Fucking. What other image formats can we think of? So we have JPEG, we have PNG, we have .gif, we have the bitmap, which is uncompressed. Those are all of the ones that I can think of? Shit! What the fuck did I even break that on? Okay, now that was that rock. That was... TGA, TIFF, are those more image formats? Yeah. Insert meme here about how in Old English, GIF or GIF might have been pronounced YIF. I always remember seeing that pop up every once in a while. Oh, blah blah blah, in Old English, we would have pronounced it like YIF. Ha ha ha. Porn. It's always a bit of a gem when it pops up. I see someone repost it about once a year. Just in some random Discord usually. I can't do anything with one hand when I have a controller. It's really hard to manage doing something with only one hand. There we go. Uh, okay. Let's get ourselves turned around. Ah, what I also should have done, what I missed out on doing, with Cume Raid. I already knew what he was streaming, but I What the fuck? Really? Oh my god. Why? Why? Here? Really? Ah, god, these are so out of the way. Fucking hell. Uh. Okay, I guess. Shit. Anyways, what I forgot to do, I already knew what Cume uh, was streaming. I forgot to ask how it went. Damn. I'm really fucking bad at this. Before I handle this, I am going to recover that. TUZ 108, which what is it based on? I think it might be based on a gas model. One of the newer quote-unquote models from the 80s or something. Anyways, I already have a better version of it, so, there we go. I need to quickly check something. I heard someone shutting and opening doors like someone had just gotten out of a car, and I wanted to make sure that no one had decided to... I wanted to make sure that no one had decided to surprise me by arriving home on a day I didn't expect them to arrive. Not necessarily early. Okay, head back here. Brief interlude. I should also check. Hold on. I think the settings for the thermostat might have been changed. Hold on. They were. Give me 3 to 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Roadcraft tomorrow, yes. Unless something unexpected happens again, which I hope, hopefully, fuck not. Um, I hope not. I should be available for Roadcraft tomorrow, though. Yes, I should be. Um, if I'm not, I will be unhappy. Pairing power lines, Jesus Christ. But yeah, I should be able to. I think I need to. If I head down there. No, that won't get me there. I need to head down here, according to Map Runner. Okay. But yes, Roadcraft tomorrow. I sure should hope there isn't some sort of surprise when I try to get over there. So I feel like there's gonna be some dumb fucking thing that they decided to do. Whoops. Wrong button. Sort of innuendo, incommunicado. Do you mean incommunicado, not innuendo? Yeah. Um. Last I saw, I don't think Cume was done with. Because I have not been playing Roadcraft outside of what I've been doing with Cume. So as far as as far as I remember, I think we're still on. We should still be on Sunken, right, Kim? Because there's still a lot for Sunken that we have to do. At least that I remember seeing last time. Even with what Cume managed to get done without me there. But I imagine we'd be moving to Incommunicado next, after we finish everything there on Sunken. And I think we need to go to Incommunicado to unlock everything after that. The 3 or so maps there. Oh, the 3 or so maps that come after. Ah, shit, I forgot to fill myself up on the, that big, that big fuel thing there. Shit. I sure hope I have enough to get these 2 poles. Here. I imagine Incommunicado sounds like it's based somewhere in Latin America as well, just based off of the name. Generic Latin America, probably. Kind of like how the first map was based in generic North Africa, which I imagine probably like Tunisia, maybe. Hooray for a bridge we can't repair. Don't you love irreparable bridges? The developers on this map sure loved irreparable bridges. Man, there's so many fucking irreparable bridges. Give me a fucking bridge I can repair, please. Please. Is that too much to ask for? Is that too much to ask for? It feels like the dev answer to that is yes, that is too much to ask for. Like, there are so many of these broken bridges. Let me repair them, please. Please, you have the materials around that you've used on previous maps. Let me repair the bridges. Let me fix the fucking bridges. Jesus Christ. How do I get over there? Quickly. Alright, I have found the way over there. Fuck. Let me repair this goddamn bridge. There are 3 of them on this map alone that I have seen so far that I want to repair. Let me repair the bridges. Let me repair the bridges. There's a place to get steel beams. It's inconvenient, but it exists. There's a place here where we can get fucking wood. Let me repair the bridges. Let me repair bridge. Ow. There's also a place to discover. I don't know what that's for, but I've discovered it. I just push you out of the way. Hooray, power pole to run over. what even is this place supposed to be? What is this supposed to be? Timber shipment? Like, this is a random place on the fucking map. This doesn't look like no fucking timber shipment. It's just a random place on the map. It is just a random place on the map. There's like, this does not look like a timber shipment. It does not look like a sawmill. It does not look like any place that one would reasonably get wood from. It is an abandoned village. That is all that this is. This is an abandoned village. This is not timber shipment. This is abandoned village. We shit on this wood before we gave it to you. Fuck you. You put it across a bridge you can't repair. Or at least that I've seen you can't repair. Maybe it's a yet, but I can't repair it. They put it in an abandoned fucking village. Not even a fucking sawmill. Like, Kola's first map had things about it that weren't very enjoyable. But the second one, like, I'm just thinking a Myrrh now. What's a Myrrh going to do? What are they going to do with a Myrrh when I eventually get there in probably a few years? What's a Myrrh gonna look like? What's it gonna feel like? Will I even want to do it? I should probably also repair. Yeah, next to an outhouse. Man, this certainly is one hell of a map. In some ways it feels fun, but in other ways it's mildly frustrating. Let me repair the bridges. Let me repair the fucking bridges. There are so many of them. And in the fucking loading screen, it has a truck with a crane on it, right next to a truck that has slabs on it, in front of one of the broken bridges. Let me repair the bridges. This is going to drive me insane. If I come up here, I can get that, and then maybe cross over there. Okay. because I'm pulling this trailer behind me as well, when I do eventually get up to that area with the pole, it's gonna be a pain to back down from. Shit, and I don't have a crane to get the wood from if I accidentally roll it and dump the wood. And I'd have to get another thing of wood. Wouldn't be the worst thing to happen. But it would be unpleasant. I need this garage. I need the garage so that I can bring better vehicles here. One that isn't a scout. Because I know a lot of these missions are gonna need not scouts. Not weedmobiles. Yeah, here we go. Okay, might I be able to do this one first? If I go around here, can I go down here? How deep is this? How deep is that? Do I start here? Should I start here? Should I go up here first? Should I do I do? Ah, shit. I need to, that. Up here. This way. Ow. It's also been a long time since I unlocked the garage, so I don't remember if after I complete this, it immediately unlocks the garage, or if I have to go to the garage to unlock it. Shit. It's just been so long. I hope it's just unlocked automatically. Because getting back through here is going to be a bit of a pain. I don't like the way that the trailer jumps around. That's unsettling. Oh, nope, I'm supposed to head down this way. To my right. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Let's head up here. Can I winch onto this? Why can't I not winch onto that? It's right there. It's right there. It is right there. Let me winch onto it. Please. At least I'm probably gonna have enough room around here to turn around. With the aid of a winch, of course. Like, I can't winch onto. Really, really. I can't winch onto the. I can't winch onto the brand new power pole. I can winch onto all of the other power poles. Right? I should be able to winch onto you, right? Yeah, I can winch onto that power pole. But I cannot winch onto this freshly constructed one. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. Oh, whoops. Wrong gear. Ah, shit. If I connect to you... Let me check something. Okay. Oh. There we go. I come down here. All I need to do is I need to take a left, head through here, take another left. I think I can come up here, and then take a left to that power pole, and then hope... Cover to airport. Yeah, armored car. And armored car. Those are gonna be so... Getting those is going to be an experience. Fucking hell. That's going to be an experience for sure. So I'm gonna need... The armored cars. I think the armored cars technically count as cargo. So if I bring something with a crane, I'll have to check again. I'll need to look at the Snowrunner wiki, um, which is unfortunately hosted on Fandom, unless there is a different one which you guys know about, because Fandom's a shit place for wikis. But I'll need to look on it, because I think the armored cars, the BA-20s, trying to visualize those in my head. I think they're counts as 2-slot cargo. So I should be able to, if I bring something with a crane, to put those into a sideboard bed attachment or something similar. Is there anything here that I can do? No. There's that thing about the floating house, though. The floating change house. I feel like I should go and nab that first. Hold on. I hope this isn't a bad idea. Doesn't look too... And I have a pretty good snorkel on this too. I'm an idiot. I left my cabin parked on the ice. Now the river's thawed and my cabin's sailing the high seas. Oh, this is one of those. This is one of the sleds, I think. Because this isn't a piece of cargo, this is just a sled. To there? Fucking hell. That's a bit of a ways to take it. Ah, what the hell am I getting stuck on? I'm getting stuck in a rock. Okay, hold on. Don't go too far. I just need to get over these rocks. I just need to get over these rocks. And then, up here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I just need to beach it over here so that it doesn't move. What? Way over there. Yeah. Fuck, how am I gonna do that? I'd have to. Probably, I'd pull it all the way up through here. Maybe through there, or... Could I just drag it along the coast and maybe up through here? And then I could drag it onto the ice, like up here. That'll be for a different time, though. For now, this is beached, and that's all that matters. That way it won't slide down any further. I need to finish this task first. So we can get that fucking garage. This is one very powerful river, too. I don't know if it's even big enough to be a river. It seems more like a creek. Come on. Okay, I can just go straight to the fucking garage. Engine troubles. That's a new one. What's this one for? Yeah, map runner, go! Engine troubles. Deliver to repair shop. Yar 87. That is the 2-axle... that's a 2-axle Scout, if I remember correctly, and has big fucking tires. Big and very round. Big and very round tires. I don't remember what it's based off. I want to say it's based off of... Was it based off of an experimental vehicle? Was it based off of an experimental vehicle? I don't remember if the vehicle it was based on was put into full-scale production or not. But I believe it was specifically designed with, like, very swampy areas in mind. Because of its tires. Oddly enough, it reminds me sort of those screw vehicles that the Soviets designed. That I remember thinking were very cool as a kid. I still think they're pretty cool, but not nearly as much as I did when I was 8 or 10. Head up here. I don't want to head through here. I don't want to head through there. That looks like... I'm gonna head up here. And ping. Very strong tree. A strong young tree. you helped me over that. Thank you. An absolutely strapping young tree. What a good tree. And I need to think about which task I want to do next. I need to get this. I need to get this watchtower. How big of an area does this watchtower cover? It covers an area, certainly. That is certainly an area. Yep. Not a particularly big one, though. These watchtowers leave much to be desired. It would be nice if I could see more things when I discover these watchtowers. Just a few more things, please. Take a left turn here. I hope the rest of the tasks aren't going to be this slow. But I honestly feel like that's how they're going to be padding for time on this map. Going to make streams feel very unproductive. Especially when morale on this map is not very high. Ah. Suspension, no. Right. Oh, and I just realized the garage doesn't have a trailer store because the trailer store's all the way over there. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. We... Huh. So... Let us... how do I park in a way? To... Ow. Fuck you. Refuel. Fuel carrier trailer is already full. Okay. Wait, why did it take me to Lake Kavod? Coved. Coved. That's not good. 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 No! Ah! Ah! Damn it. Fuck. Ah. Shit. Okay. I fucked myself over there. I didn't... I unlocked the garage, but I did not discover the garage. So I recovered. I recovered Koved. So I can't... Fuck. I need to drive back there. Ah. Damn it. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck. Bullshit. I just need to get back there. That was a mistake on my part. I really should have been paying closer attention there. Like, I needed to... Fuck. Yeah, that's my fault. That's my fault. Fuck. Now I get to contemplate what I've done on the drive back. At least now I am full on fuel and repair points. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, if I head there... that doesn't look safe. Let's cross over here. Right? You. Be my savior. Save me, stick. There we go. I will forget you, stick. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I missed the 2:22:22 mark. Damn it. Even though I was there for the 1:11:11. We're about 10 minutes past 2:22:22. Ah, what a shame. The worst thing about recovering there as well, when I did, was like I didn't have to recover. I just did it out of habit. I recovered out of habit. So that's just what I usually do. I recover. recover even when I don't need to. Because sometimes it's just a lot faster. But no, it fucked me over this time. High road, take, and I'll get to Scotland before you. And me and my true loss will never meet. Only be a time. What's that song? I don't remember all the lyrics to that song. I just remember the thing about you take the high road, or I take the high road and you take the low road. And I'll get to school before me and my true last will never meet again. I'm trying to remember. There might have been a kid at my junior high who I think during one of the school concerts, I think he might have sung that. I distinctly remember in 7th grade, he would have been in 9th grade, he played the trumpet. And he was also in choir, and he had a very nice voice too. I think he might have done a solo. I don't remember if he did that song. He might have done a different song. I know he did a song. He sung a song. Some sort of folk ballad. Fuck! Okay, that did not fuck up the tire. I cannot. That's stupid. Let me connect to that fucking power pole. Connect to all the others. Let me do it to this one as well. I should probably also just repair. Oh, I didn't mean to set that there. Ah. There we go. Weird, I haven't even listened to that song in a long time. It just pops into my head. I'll probably listen to that song after stream. There we go. Ugh. Ah. Hundred years of truck sales in 2018. Interesting. How did I get over here? How? I think I, like, jumped onto here and then used this to get up here. Come over here, skip across this bridge. Skip across the bridge. Go all the way over here. I should probably... inside the abandoned village on the island. And the abandoned village... Yeah, so it is an abandoned village. Jesus Christ. Okay. Old lighthouse. Visit an abandoned lighthouse. Let's track this. I'm not going to do it immediately, but I'm going to track it. Oh shit. That. Yes. And if I remember correctly, the reason why I decided to go on the ice was because this route off to the side here is either very muddy or it's a lot of trees. Yeah, that just doesn't look pleasant. So I'd much rather risk going on the ice. Just slip on through here. Or I just break through here. Can also just There's also that... Where does this power pole go to? There's this really big... It looks like a power pole, right? This is a very big pylon. What? Or is it not a pylon? Is it a radio tower? That's a radio tower. Is there something to fix that? I feel like there should be. It looks like something that you should try to fix at an airport. Even if we, yeah, at an airport. That definitely seems like something that should be fixed. And the bridges. All the fucking bridges. Let me repair the bridges, please. So many bridge Excuse me. I had leftover pizza earlier for nondescript meal. Now that I think about it, vaguely dinner. Vaguely dinner. Some sort of dinner. Afternoon, but not quite evening meal time. Wasn't really all that good either. Like, it didn't taste the best, but it wasn't particularly objectionable either. It was just okay pizza. As in you're making a pizza tomorrow? Like a homemade pizza, or do you mean making as in you will be heating up a frozen pizza? Will you be making the dough? To what extent will you be truly making this pizza? Homemade. A homemade pizza is something I have not had in a while. Fuck off, rock. A homemade pizza sounds nice. I would like homemade pizza. I would put a lot of meat on it. Because that is how I like my pizzas. Probably not even pepperoni. I would probably do salami and some like Italian sausage. Um, Salami, Italian sausage. Maybe try and like cut up some bacon and put some bacon on there. Um, a very meaty pizza. With a nice thick crust. What? Not shit. Oh, no. No. Sure. No. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. Just need to get over these rocks. Oh, come on. There we go. Ugh. I would mention pizza bumps, but I believe I remember mentioning that on a stream previously. That was the last homemade pizza-like thing that I had, and that's been years. So we're always very delicious, though. Homemade dough. Really, only the dough was homemade. The rest of it was just store-bought, but then you bundled it all together into a very delicious and, in my part, usually very meaty package. What can I say? I like meat. Meat is very delicious. I like a good variety of meats, and there are many meats, many nice, juicy meats that I have yet to taste that I would like to. Ah, shit. Many meats that I yearn to try. Fuck. I should probably also prepare. In particular, I really want to try rabbit. to try rabbit meat. I also want to try coyote. Um, uh, they're kind of a pest, so like shooting one isn't that uncommon, from what I understand. Like you don't need any special licenses or tags to shoot them, like you do with deer, especially does. I know up where my grandparents live, they don't want you shooting does. So much so that when we were actually living up there, they gave my dad like little short sticks of dynamite that you were supposed to light and then toss at the does to scare them away. Basically, dynamite firecrackers. Because they will jump over your fences and get into your gardens. And eat all your shit. It's just what deer do. Okay, there we go. Garage discovered. Move to garage. Now I can recover in here. Actually, retain. Storage. I'll put you down, then you, and then you, and you at the end, just in case I need you. Yes. Volk, a bit ago, you mentioned, not seeing that these weren't chained. Should be able to see. These are studded. I think you might be able to see the studs on these. I don't know if there are any chained options for this truck. But yeah, they're all studded tires. So no chains required, I guess. I need to get into the scout because I need to get this fucking watchtower. How do I get to this fucking watchtower? I go down this side road. Then I turn off somewhere. There's a small road that I can take. Okay. Check out this ping. Check out this ping. It's a photo of the week thing. So not important. I am in a Subaru Discord server, and every week they do a photo of the week thing. But I don't have a Subaru yet, so I don't really participate in it. Because a good 80% of them are Subaru related. Subaru in the snow. Subaru in mud. Front end of Subaru type stuff. Oh, hi! That is a lot of gifts. That is a lot of gifts emote. Hello. Welcome, welcome. How are you? That is a lot. You don't need to post that many. Hello, what brings you here? What brings you here, Lexi Rose? Oh, okay. No, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I imagine you found me through the Snowrunner game tag then. That seems to, yeah, that seems to be how most people do. Yeah, it's a nice game. There, there are things that I don't like about the game. There are things that I wish were different. Um, some of them are map specific though. Like this map. This map in particular is questionable in some instances. Um, Also, just so you are aware, I am using mods, so my experience may not match yours, because a lot of mods tend to be a bit overtuned. Um, the mod for this especially is overtuned. Um, the winch on this thing is super fucking long. Um, but, yeah. Welcome. Welcome. It's a pretty good game, though. Would recommend to keep playing. It sounds like you already have it. Yeah, this is one of the first DLC maps that you'll run into, and it's a bit notorious for being difficult, if I remember correctly, because this one and Amur, as I am told, were created because people complained that the 3 vanilla maps were not hard enough. But honestly, they're difficult enough, and I'm really only doing this map for the sake of completionism. Um, and if you are not already aware, not the same dev team, so I'm told, but the same studio released another game very recently called Roadcraft, which is pretty fun. Um, which also has its own problems, but honestly, it's still a pretty fun game. Ten out of 10 would recommend Roadcraft. Well, maybe not 10 out of 10. 8 out of 10, probably 8 out of 10 for Roadcraft. Um, but there are some things that it introduces that I really like. Let's look at Map Runner. Yeah, I turn left here. Really? Really? No. Fuck. Indestructible trees. This is one of the things. This is one of the things. It's one of the things that Roadcraft kind of did right. You can destruct any of the trees, I think. Or so Vickrol tells us. You can destroy any of the trees in Roadcraft. There's so many trees here that you cannot destroy. That I want to destroy. I want to destroy the trees. I believe it's right here. There's also a task I can grab here. Okay. These. New pool. Lost trailer. Landslide in the mountains. Oh, it's not. I can't access this. At least not easily. Okay. And there's this ice bridge, which I hope to never have to use. Okay. Aftermath of hurricane. I didn't even know they could have a fucking hurricane up here. Pingus. Ping is unimportant. Oops. Okay. If I head down here, Should be able to pick up Lost Trailer right here. And then do new pool down there, because I don't want to head up here for that. I could probably get Aftermath of Hurricane on my way back. New pool. Like, are they installing a pool? Why would you want to install a pool? Wouldn't it make more sense to install a hot tub or a sauna up here? Because, I mean, even on the warmest days up here, I don't imagine they'll be too warm. Like 40, 50 degrees. That's not going to make for cool water. Ignoring the fact that they have a substantial lake, or it's not too big, but it's a lake that exists, unless it's a polluted lake, which I guess I wouldn't be too surprised. Delivered to fishing spot. Portable cabin. Shit, man, okay. These are some... How big are these? How big are these? They definitely seem like very temporary structures. I wouldn't want to live in one of these for a very long time. They almost seem like small research stations. Oh god, big piece of ice. I'm honestly using this truck a lot more on Kola than I had initially expected, I think. But with how Kola has been, I don't really think I mind. losing energy. I should be able to make it to the 4-hour mark, though. I imagine it's probably pretty late for you, Volk. It's probably past 12, right? Because I believe you're about 3 hours ahead of me. That's about to. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Ow. I'm feeling a little bit of the tiredness in me, but it's not anything too substantial right now. But I do want to get to bed at least a reasonable time. For whatever reason, I woke up at no, I didn't. I went to sleep at about I think at about 1 last night. And I woke up at 7:30 because that's when I set my alarm for. But the problem is I wake up with my alarm, but then I immediately fall back asleep. And I fall back asleep for like fucking 4 hours. So I get about 10 hours of sleep in, which is nice, but then I'm not waking up until I'm not waking back up until about anywhere from like 11 to 1, and that's just way too late. Like, I need to be waking up and actually functioning earlier in the morning. Uh, unwrap my... Uh, is that done? This portable cabin is just going to stay there. Can I even sell the portable cabin? I'm not sure if I can. Lost trailer to the beekeeper's house, small scout flatbed. Okay. I think I have most of the tasks now. But, I think there's 1 or 2 tasks in this area. I know there's one down here. I really wish this reticle would stop slowing down, please. Up here, anyways, in here, I think there's about 1 or 2, maybe 3 tasks that I haven't seen yet. Let me look. I'm seeing 1, a riddle of geology. And then a, upgrade. Oh, and then over here is another one that I don't have. So... yeah. At least I have the garage here now. Fuck, that took a while. For these, places of military glory. It's a scout thing. A star in the sky requires price of victory. A price of victory is finding the BA-20s. This logs. Okay. So, yeah. The next major thing is to do all of these tasks. Then once I'm done with all of these tasks, I move on to the contracts, and then I finish those up. Let's see. I think I should probably do this weather data next. Forecast for tomorrow. Shouldn't be too hard to get to, I think. Now that I won't be laden with trailer. And I can recover whenever I need to. And let's hit this one to the left first. And I think after this task, I'll be done for the night. And what I might do is just after I reach each point, after I reach each point, I'll just recover back, because I think the garage is roughly in the middle of all of those. And just, it's faster. It'll make it faster that way. Whee. Get up to here, I think, and then I took off. That looks about right. Fuck, this would be a bit of a pain to get up. Will you snap? Yes, you will. You will snap. You will. I don't know if there's anything up here either. I think this area is empty, so I don't need to explore that. cover. I'll hit that one up next, and then I'll do the one down by the abandoned village that somehow also has a timber delivery point next to it last. Bouncing around. Ah, shit. And somewhere up here, I take a right turn. Right. Right. Wait. I might have done this a bit wrong. I should have headed down here and tried to make it... Okay. Changing plans. Let's go down this hill. Let's see how this works. Let's give this a shot. I imagine this water is also very deep. So I should probably try to not go into it. Just stay on the edge here. Living on the edge. Come on. There we go. Fuck you, Rock. I need to get up to here. Ugh. Doink. I wish this garage put you facing in that direction instead of just away from the garage. This is a bit of a tight space. And if I head up here, it looks like, so here's where the weather capture station is. If I head up here, there are, I think, 2 things that I can get. There should be a... Also, yes, I did get all of the watchtowers. But there should be an upgrade down there, and there should be, I think, another thing for another task that I need to do there. High like I have that. I got that song stuck in my head. Like just fragments of it. Not even right, but it's stuck in my head. I need to listen to it. Maybe I don't. Maybe listening to it will just feed into the thing and make it even more stuck in my head. Make me go insane. Oh yes, and I just remembered. My brother's cat threw up on a piece of paper. I don't even think it was a very important piece of paper. The fact that he threw up on it. That's a church up there. It's a snurch. Take me to the snurch. Da 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 something. I listened to that song a bit ago. Specifically the Take Me to Snurch version. Not the original one. The mean one. $11,000 though, jeez. I am going to very quickly, and I missed 333.33 ship. I'm going to very quickly go and get that upgrade though. Before we end. And whatever else might be up there. Just in case. Just in case. Ow. This is, this is certainly a road to traverse. Is this even the right way? Maybe. Map runner, save me. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? No, yeah, I was heading the wrong way to begin with. Okay. Yep. No, yeah, I should have been on this road. I should have been on this road. Ah, shit. That was an accident. Is there anything to get up here? Is that? No. 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 Yeah, there are two things I can get up here. Everything for the... There are a lot of these. Wow. Okay. I know what I'm going to be doing next stream. Or next Snowrunner streams, specifically. I'm going to be doing, these ones. Because that'll be a... There are a lot of them, but they're relatively closely clumped together. Ah, damn it. Yeah, so there was something here for me to discover. Other than the upgrade I was already coming here for. That's right. Okay. Ow. Oh, and that one's all the way down there. Okay. I could probably drive across the ice for all of those. And was there anything here? Because Places of Military Glory is not up there. Nor is this one. And those are logs. Those are logs. Those are logs. Star in the sky. Oh, yes. This one. Fuck. Fuck. Yeah, this is, okay. That's gonna be... You have to do the wide, flat-bite semi-trailer. Oh, that's gonna suck. That's gonna suck. That's... Okay. I'm gonna... Okay. Well, that's it. That's it for today. That's it for today. That's it for the day. Is anyone I'm following active? Yes. Do I want to go to them, though? Or do I want to find someone playing Snowrunner? EP Volk. EP Volk. Is there anyone who I see who I'd even want to drop into that is doing Snowrunner? Do you know what NFU means? means? What does NFU mean? Because I'm seeing someone with the tag NFU, and I don't know what that means. Uh, because other than them, I'm not really sure who I want to raid into. A lot of the people are a lot of the people don't speak English. Um, I imagine a lot of them are European. Because I'm seeing a fair few Germans and just a lot of people Spanish, and I don't speak either of those. I can say sprechen Sie Deutsch. That's about the extent of my German. Uh, and a few people who are Cyrillic. One guy from Poland though. NFU. What does NFU mean? NFU acronym. National Farmers Union. Something in Japan. I don't know. I'm following three that are streaming at the moment. Who are these three? Who are they? Tell me their names, and tell me what they're streaming. And I will raid into one of them if I feel like it. If not, there's someone who I am following who is currently streaming. They're currently streaming a game called Project Silverfish, which looks like some sort of first-person something. Beat Saber. Ooh, Warhammer 40K. What sort of Warhammer 40K? Are we talking like Space Marine? Are we talking Total War? What Warhammer game are they playing? Uh the one Vermintide? Vermintide? There's Vermintide. Dark Tide. Warhammer 40K Dark Tide. Dark Tide. First person action adventure. Spiritual successor to Vermintide. Oh! Okay, I've seen that one before. I've seen that one before. Okay. Fuck, all three of those seem fine. And I don't have a... Hold on, let me... let's roll a die. I'm gonna have a Discord bot roll a die for me. One will be, shit, I already forgot his name. I'm so bad at this. Blue Zest. Blue Zest is the one that I know that's on. Two will be Hero. Three, Doebi. Four, Sabin. So. Four. Sabin. We're doing Sabin. I got a 4. Search for Sabin. Warhammer 40K Darktide. Are they a dragon? What are they? They are creature. They are creature. Let's raid into them. But yeah, I should be seeing you tomorrow for Roadcraft. Um, Unless my dad, for whatever reason, randomly shows up tonight, which he shouldn't, because if he was going to, he would have showed up by now. But yeah. Um, but yeah, I should be good. Same time. It's 4 p.m. your time, right? Is are we doing the same time? Okay, good. Yeah, I should be able to go for about 3.5 hours then. I'm thinking. Yeah, 3.5 hours. Okay. Let's raid. See you tomorrow.